Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Spirit, what are your messages for them in regards to love, in regards to connections, and romance-wise, please, Spirit? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, what is going on? Show me the energy connecting to and around them, please, Spirit. Romance-wise. For those who are watching, this is a collective reading, a general collective reading. So it may apply, it may not. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, please, Spirit. What's going on for them? Romance-wise, what do they need to know at this time? Knight of Cups. So that's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces energy. Five of Swords. Six of Pentacles in the reversed. Seven of Wands. God. Ten of Wands. Something has been very challenging for somebody, even though they have really deep feelings. I feel like there's some tension clearly going on. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The noise in the background is my baby brother watching his shows, so don't mind that. Else for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Three of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to do clarification for each energy that's showing up to see what's behind it. The Emperor, Aries energy. King of Cups in the reverse, more Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer coming through. The Moon, Pisces energy. Nine of Cups. Okay. So, just a general, quick, brief overview before I get into clarification cards. Oh my God, the Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, Three of Wands reversed. This person does really like you a lot. And there's every reason to believe this person is actually in love with you. However, I feel this person is having a very hard time understanding that either you don't feel the same way about this person, or they're just not communicating at all. And because of that, it's like this conflict that could be going on. I don't really know what this Five of Swords is about. This could definitely be related to somebody that you have been having some issues, problems, a disagreement with. And ever since that had taken place, it's like you may have stopped exchanging interactions with this person, but they still have really deep feelings. For whatever reason, there's a boundary that was set or a line had to be drawn, and it's hard for this person. And there may just be no communication right now. So with the Three of Wands in the reverse, this tells me this person wanted to take further action. They wanted to do something in terms of taking things to the next level. But it's like there's delays in that pursuit that they have in mind. The Emperor, this person may not show it, but emotionally inside, there's a lot going on. The moon, there's confusion, 9 of Cups. But they still like you. They still want to be with you. And at the very least, if they can't be with you, I'm seeing that they just view you as somebody that they want a lot. And honestly, I feel like the reason why we're not seeing anything about a relationship here is because that's just what they're trying to pursue. I think there's a lot of confusion for this person and uncertainty as to whether that's even possible. They may feel like it's one-sided too. And just apply the roles as they fit. Maybe this is you who feels this way about a person. It could be a person feeling this way about you. Let's look into the Knight of Cups. The Star. Aquarius energy. Yeah, this is like their hopes and dreams. I feel like just if you were at the very least able to talk to them with the 3 of Pentacles, get a conversation going about just mutually being in contact, just having a conversation. I really feel like there's something about a conversation you could have had. There's something about similar interests that are going on, and they fell very hard for you here, and they felt like there's just some sort of faith that has been renewed in love for them because of the fact that you and this person get along very well, or there's something about a mutual interest, something that you guys could have been talking about together that you both like. And I feel like this person has understood here that you have some let's see, how could I explain this? You guys meet eye to eye very well with things that are really important to them. Somehow this just had them get very carried away emotionally. I really feel like just even being involved with you in any way. Doesn't have to be romantic. I'm not saying there was anything romantic for you. It could be you possibly who just, it wasn't your goal, but there's something about how you guys get along. There's something about your interactions between one another that it's like this person just, they have this aroused hope that this could be something very deep. And it could be due to the fact that you guys understand one another in certain areas, in certain ways. It doesn't have to be about love or romance either. I feel like you guys have had conversations and it's like you guys get along very well. I'm trying to find better terms to use for this. Like, there's something that could be a mutual interest, just like I said. They're basing that off of the fact that there's hope and potential and this faith that they have that there is something deeper going on here, and they're infatuated by you. I don't know why this 5 of Swords is here, but I want to find out, so let's clarify it. Yeah, that's the problem. If you felt any tension, or this person is just in their mind, they're conflicted. They have different thoughts going on in their head. Their heart is feeling one way. In their mind, there's other things going on. They may feel there's obstacles when it comes to what they want with you. I really feel like they've been having a very hard time trying to express their affections, trying to There's a word for it, and I can't think of it. What's it? To just approach you in a romantic way. I mean, I feel like this is how they're feeling, but in terms of their actions, there's a stall. I really feel like there's some type of boundary here that they don't want to cross because they're afraid with the moon. Like, they're not sure. They're really not sure what would happen if they did something. If this is someone that is new, or maybe not even new, maybe you work with this person, you know this person well, but you have no idea that they have feelings. Maybe you've picked up on it somewhere along the line intuitively, but you're like, I don't really know. I don't know. Could be, but there's no telling because they didn't say anything. I really feel like this is why, because they feel like you're not open. They could feel like you're not open emotionally to them. I would have to say that bothers them a lot. It's on their mind a lot. And at the same time, they're thinking, well, we get along so well. And why do I feel so strongly for this person if it's not meant to be? And that kind of thing is going on in their mind. So it's like there's different thoughts that are just like kind of contradicting the other, and that's why they're feeling so conflicted in their mind, possibly. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Six of Pentacles reversed? So, why is the Nine of Pentacles reversed? Okay, so they may not be sure if you're available anymore. And it's because there's the exchange between you, the interaction, there's something that changed or slowed down. It's almost like, in another way, maybe that's not the case. I think it's just the fact that they're trying to achieve a larger goal with you, like commitment or what is it? There's a word for it that I've been trying to remember. They could have been trying for a long time, or they've been expecting some type of mutual effort towards a romantic relationship, and they're just not seeing that it's mutual, like based on your interactions with one another. This is solely based on how you interact and exchange energy with one another. So again, just like I said, when they met you, or when they started talking to you, or even now, you guys do get along, but there's something about this specific goal of romantic connection they feel is one-sided. They feel like maybe you're not available, or maybe you're not single, or you're talking to someone, or it could be that, or yeah, there's just something going on. Okay. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's hard for this person with the Ten of Wands to the Seven of Wands. And the Knight of Cups came out again here. This person is in love with you. I feel like this person knows fully how they feel about you. They just don't know if you feel the same. And this is solely based on interactions, just like I said. And it's almost like this person is really almost resisting the fact that you may not see them that way, but they're trying. I feel like they're fighting against the odds, is what I usually see this Seven of Wands card as. They're fighting against the opposing odds. Well, I can also say, because their feelings are so strong, they're very determined as well to overcome whatever challenges there are here, which there's clearly challenges for whatever reason. It could even be the fact that you like this person too, but it's just like I'm not seeing anything about communication here. And yeah, they don't want to give up. Just like I said, they're determined, and the reason why they keep going, they keep pushing forward, they keep holding on, even though it's so hard, is because it's like if they stop where they're at, you know, it's to them, it's like it's giving up. It could just be getting harder and harder for this person to keep trying. With the Three of Wands, why is the Three of Wands here? So that is such a weird combination. The Knight of Wands to the Hierophant. I've never seen that before. Why is that showing up in the clarification? Yeah, it's a choice. They don't know how to move forward here at all. And in their mind, this is why there's conflict in their head. They're like, I like this person, excuse me, a lot. I'm in love with this person, but it's like, it's very unpredictable for them. It's unpredictable what choice they're gonna have to make. I feel like this person, sometimes they'll feel like, oh, you know what, maybe I should just drop it. And then, you know, they have these emotions that come back to the surface for them, and they're like, yeah, you know what, actually I do really want to be with this person. Or I don't know, that's strange. It's like they have these two paths, this critical decision they have to make to decide, should I expect a higher level of commitment, or should I just have fun with this person? They don't know what to do. And I feel like that's why it's like any plan that they had with you, it's not working. So now they're like thinking, okay, well, what options do I have here? I could just try to be casual about it, or I can still try to think of a higher level of commitment. And it's like they're not making any they're not taking any action from there because they don't know what choice to make. The Emperor, Aries energy, just like I said earlier. Oops. Back down. Okay, yeah, this person is very mature, even though they find you very, very physically attractive. They do not show any indication that they have feelings for you, and they're so strong. And I think that's why it's like maybe they're wanting you to show them. They're wanting you to show them that there's feelings here. Maybe they've tried, but they don't want to cross a boundary to do it. I really feel like there's a line that's drawn even for them, or that they don't want to cross to indicate that they're interested. So yeah, they're very well attracted to you. But it's like they're very disciplined. They don't do anything crazy. They don't do anything crazy to show you they're attracted to you. This is like, I would say it's a good thing. You know, they don't try to touch you, or they may not even flirt with you per se. Honestly, they probably don't even flirt with you. It's just based on your interactions and exchange, they don't see that you could possibly feel the same way about them. Okay. Why is the King of Cups in the reverse? This person wants a long-term commitment, and they feel very emotionally, like they're all over the place. It's almost like some turmoil that they're experiencing emotionally, but they're not showing it at all. And the reason why is because they want something long-term, but they feel like that's something that's just not going to be achieved. And the reason why, you know, they're going through that is because, yeah, they are in love. They're very heavily infatuated. Why is the Moon here? They don't know. They feel like it's unrequited love. They feel like, you know, if they were to offer you their heart, you would turn them down possibly. They don't know. There's some fears. That's why that's why we're not seeing communication here, Pisces. I feel this is why we're not seeing communication here, is because there is some fears. There's uncertainties. There's unknowns. It's like they feel deep down, maybe this is just not something that is in their favor. They may feel like the opportunity is just not there. You may not be ready for a relationship either. But it's just a lack of communication that's causing all this confusion as to why is this not happening. However, despite the circumstances, let's look at this Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person likes you a lot. A lot. The Knight of Cups came out once again. The Knight of Cups came out like 2 or 3 times. This person really enjoys your company. This person really appreciates you emotionally. They really do. It's not just lust, attraction, all that crap. Like, this person really enjoys you, appreciates you as a person. Even with where things are now, yes, it's frustrating. Yes, they're feeling conflicted because, you know, they have something they want to achieve further. But even then, this person feels so happy and satisfied just by the fact that they have a friendship with you. Some of you are friends with this person, or you work with this person, and it just makes them feel content. You bring some level of a sense of blessings in their life. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Thank you for being with me, and have a good rest of your day. If you're watching this at night, have a good rest of your night.